Hello there, Internet! Version 2 here with Let's Play Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. This is the pre-trial prep for the court preparation. What is this class trial that Monokuma mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the Blackened, who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? Okay, so set skills, preparation. Okay, open the E-handbook. These are our truth bullets. Monokuma file, which says that the estimated time of death is about 1:30, and the stab wound. Her right wrist is fractured, and a stab wound to the abdomen. There's an evidence of a struggle based on gouges and everything. The replica sword from the gym is in the middle of the floor. Some of the gold coating is missing from the handle, as well as part of the blade. The sheath. Sheath is from distance from the sword and shows that it's been scratched. If you're going to attack someone with a sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. Pardon me. I'll probably press LNR for this, can't I? Switching rooms. When discovered, Makoto's room was found. Key was found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had asked them to swap when she became frightened. The toolkit. No evidence that it's ever been used. All the other males claim they haven't used theirs, but still, we don't know because we won't check the rooms. Not a single hair was found in the room. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's wrist was fractured and she has glitter on there, and her other hand has some finger on the finger. 11037 is totally written on the wall, and it totally is numbers. The door frame doesn't fit into it, only me and Sayaka knew, and the screws have been partially removed, and then it was broken. The nameplates were switched around. One of the kitchen knives is missing and is currently buried in Sayaka's body. How it was in the dining hall. She swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there, but she didn't tell us who did come there. There's a trash thing, it's been locked, which can only be opened with the trash room key. However, the incinerator was left on, and he claimed, and Hifumi, who was on cleaning duty, claimed he didn't use it, and the incinerator was on, and the distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator. It is apparently a shirt cuff and has a noticeable bloodstain on it. And a ball was found next to the button there. And Hiro left it in the laundry room so anyone could have taken it. And it could fit perfectly in the palm of someone's hand. So that's what we know there. Presents and everything else probably doesn't matter whatsoever. What about the skills? Attending increases the influence gauge by 2. Effective during class trial, costs 2 SP. But no idea how any of this is going to work at all. Melodious voice increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. I think they're the only skills we got. So we might as well equip them both. So I didn't expect there to be skills and everything during this, and like fucking battle, what the hell? I'm so confused as to how this is gonna work, but I'm excited for it as well. All rise for the class trial!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
sorry, I had to have a drink.
Your votes will determine the results.
Yeah!
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
I've also been told this is fully voice acted, so fun.
One, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
And Junko and Sayaka are both been crossed out. Yeah, Junko died. Yeah.
Of course!
Of course!
Okay then, everyone close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand!
Taka, come on.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Exactly.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
I'm curious what you've got to ask, because you seem to be the only person who knows what the fuck is going on outside of me. So, yes. Go ahead, ask.
What's going on with those pictures?
They're crossed out because people have died.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Oh, Monokuma, your voice has gotten so much creepier during this.
Friendship penetrates.
Don't say it like that, Hifumi.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Would that be Monokuma's?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
No, that's suspicious.
Okay.
That is suspicious as fuck.
Preamble. Get ready to get started.
There is something really fucking sus that it can fit 16.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Yeah. It's a... Oh, I just thought it fully... Oh, no, he's probably thinking this. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found out, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about anything. Because this is... Everyone's lives are on the line. I'm glad that he's aware of that and considering that. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, I would. Because what the hell is a non-stop debate? As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. Non-stop infinite debate. Let's fucking do this. Alright, during these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. Non-stop infinite, damn right. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Objection! And shit. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Oh man, I love how much they're getting into this, like, battle debate idea. Use the left stick to aim and then fire with the triangle button. What does that even mean? You can also tap whichever line you want to shoot. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during the arguments, you can review the controls. Not left stick and triangle. So when people say statements, I have to shoot it like when it appears, and then decide which bullet I'm using, or do I have to decide which bullet and then shoot? Good luck and have fun. Alright. Alright, let's do... Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. Okay. Oh, that's the only bullet. Alright.
The one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That is correct.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Yes.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Correct.
In the bathroom.
Yes.
So it seems most likely
that
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
BOOM!
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Nope! Nope! Completely fucking wrong. Something's off about what was just said, because if Sayaka didn't resist at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words will appear in different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a... Oh! Also, it was the second line. Oh, okay. Sorry. The moment I heard there was... Okay. A possible... These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate sections of a person's statement. They're just things that can't be proved, or things that haven't been proved yet. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. When you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the circle button. Good luck and have fun. Alright.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Alright, okay, now I understand. I didn't realize there was particular lines.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Completely wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Objection! Boom! Break! Wow, this is getting into it. Holy shit.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room was.
Well, Chihiro never went in there. There's...
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Definitely. Because, oh my god, obviously.
A struggle? Between who and who?
The murderer and Sayaka.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Definitely not.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Which would make a lot of sense.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Oh god, just the way...
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Thank you, Byakuya.
sorry.
Oh, Chihiro, no, don't be upset.
Okay, so what's next?
Oh, Hiro's actually, like...
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Alright, yes.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
It is a real trial. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Well, we know the thing that dealt the final blow. We know that. Alright. So, what bullets will I have? Just the kitchen knife, or am I gonna have the swords as well? Kitchen knife set. Is that my only one? Okay, that's my only one. Okay, I was wondering what was gonna be the swords.
Used to kill her.
What was used to kill her?
Kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yes, definitely.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had on her.
No, not a random knife.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Break. Oh man, wow. I love the visuals
No.
for this.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yes.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Because there's one missing from the kitchen.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Yes. Oh, it can
Means that
back me up on
knife
this.
must be the murder weapon.
Yes, Sakura. I agree with you. I love that voice.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Yeah, and the handle was clearly
If you
kitchen.
look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
This is just me pointing out the most obvious bullshit right now.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
That it was someone.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Calm the fuck down.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do
Like,
you need?
way more, because someone could easily just set it up.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
Thank you,
Otherwise, what's the point of the
Kyoko.
trial?
Oh my god, she's clearly showing, like, I thought Celeste and Sakura and Taka were also being kind of, like, logical about this, but so far, Kyoko's blowing them all out of the fucking water.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Oh, shut up,
I don't think
you.
that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Because she knows. She knows the whole fucking ordeal.
You really believe that?
Yeah, she does. I'm like, oh man, Kyoko's being so cool. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer, unless she blacked out and some heavy rainbow shit happened that actually didn't happen. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yes, I would like to hear more. You can concentrate by holding down the R button. The way you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Good luck, alright. Let's go! Make your arguments! Always accounts of... I did not go into the kitchen at any point last night.
So
Let's
I
go.
guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Correct.
But where does that get us?
Whoever went into the kitchen.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen,
Fuck
right?
you, Toko,
He did it
seriously.
in secret.
The dining hall.
And then he
Oh,
went and
oh.
stabbed Sayaka with it.
Oh,
So
okay.
we really did do it.
There's a time limit to actually hit those.
Yes,
No!
and it's been decided.
No, not quite.
We've reached the end.
No! Wow. Play through that again. I admit... the person... okay.
So
Play
I
that
guess
again.
no
Because there's
question that the kitchen
apparently...
knife
I
was the
fired it
murder
while I was
weapon.
hitting it, but you can miss.
But where does that get
So
us?
I have to shoot while I'm in the focus.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
I like how the voice slows
He did
down.
it in secret.
Boom! Okay, so they move. Wow, okay, I didn't expect that. So the focus you have to use to hit them as well. Wow.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Back me up here,
Next,
Hina.
you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
Tiger!
Go ahead.
Shut the fuck
That's
up!
all you want.
God damn it, you're the most judgmental out of all. It makes sense that she's the judgmental one. She was the one going off a Junko for being a
Well,
slut.
what if I have a
bitch.
witness? What
Yes.
do you think, Hina?
Hina, back me up here. You didn't see me enter it last
Remember
night.
what you were telling me earlier?
Yes. You were in the dining hall the entire time. Went to get some tea, knives were all still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to watch my glass, it was gone. And the knife disappeared while she was drinking tea. Yes. And I was never there.
Just to be perfectly clear, The knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Drinking some nice tea.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Don't lie.
No, I don't think so.
Damn straight.
You don't think so?
I'll be back, yeah. Fair enough.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you for backing me up. She seems to be on board with
The
me
knife
now.
disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
And no one would steal it for me. Cause,
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
And yeah, who would get it for me?
Okay, then what about this?
Oh my god, Toko.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
That makes no sense in like any aspect. Because it's a. What? If I get away with it, she's dead. If they catch me, I'm dead. What? What?
Idiot swimmer girl!
Toko! You're so dumb!
And more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
That's so dumb, Toko!
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
That's also a very good point. That's actually, yeah.
So you ask, and so I
That's
shall
actually a
answer.
very good point. Because that kind of changes everything here.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So therefore, being an accomplice would make no
So in
sense.
other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So why bother?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Exactly.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rules?
I thought it would have been pretty obvious to work it out.
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Oh, Monokuma is getting frustrated.
Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
And so why would
So
Hina
I'm
lie?
not the killer.
So how would Hina lie about it? And again, I doubt someone else would get it for me, or I took it from someone else who took it.
Okay,
but
so
that
then,
who
did
take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Oh, her helping me kind of put her in
no
a.
way! I swear it wasn't me!
Did you see anyone else?
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Can you prove that she did?
I can.
Sakura!
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was
I kind of
drinking
wish
my
I knew
tea.
that earlier as well, but whatever.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Yes. Calm the
But
fuck
then
down.
Couldn't either
What
one
the-
of them
what
have
was all
grabbed
that
the
about?
knife?
Actually, no. Because,
Is this embarrassing?
well,
Just spit it out already.
This is gonna be embarrassing, isn't
I
it?
stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh.
I got so scared thanks to
Oh.
those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I
Okay.
just asked her to stay
I
over.
wasn't expecting that.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Backing each other up. That's all.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope. It says you have to stay in the dormitory.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't
Exactly.
say we have to stay in our assigned room.
So, fuck you.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
And also gives more credence to the fact that me and Sayaka swapped
It is
rooms.
a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Taka?
It's unwholesome.
Taka?
But I'm a girl.
Taka.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Taka.
But if it wasn't either
Oh,
of you,
Taka, come
then
on.
what other possibility is there?
She's wearing a skirt.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Who else was there?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the
I
dining
wonder who
hall
it could
while we
be.
were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because she's sidetracked easily.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Sayaka. Hey,
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka was the one who took the knife. Okay then. That's very important information, actually. Took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one
That
who
seems
took the
pretty...
knife?
That was really easy to answer. Like, what the hell?
That's the only possibility.
It's the only thing that makes sense, unless these two are lying, which why would they?
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
She was completely schizo after seeing that video yesterday. Worrying about everyone, you know, worrying about her losing her fame and, you know, her group being disbanded by the video.
She
I can't
didn't
use that
even
in
look at
evidence.
us.
So no,
She
no
just
truth
went
was.
straight to the kitchen.
Alright
As
then.
she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
So so she took it.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
That's why the sword was in your room, though.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
So everything that we just said was completely pointless in defending me.
What?
God damn it.
See? He did do it after.
Tucker! Fuck you!
No.
Oh, I hate you
you're wrong.
so much.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
For me, you oh god damn these two.
You possess a
Oh god,
most
I hate those two so
terrifying
much already.
talent.
Oh man. If I didn't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. But they don't understand. If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer. Wouldn't
Thank you,
say?
Kyoko, being the smartest, most logical person here. I love you. Come on,
Because you
go
see,
girl.
If the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Kill someone in their room.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Switching the nameplates? Cleaning the place? Just doing it in your own room and making it super obvious to
Something
idiots like
was
this?
missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What was missing? I can't...
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I don't remember everything. Oh, hair! Your first hangman's gambit. Yes, absolutely. I assume you're talking about there's no trace of hair at all. The hangman's gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce that phrase from letters flying around and the letters already known. What? Oh, it's like, oh, literally like Hangman. Okay, you complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use left stick to aim, press the X button to shoot letters. You can also tap the screen to shoot the letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Good luck and have fun. Something should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We get hair. I assume you're talking about hair. It's the only thing I could think of. Because there was no hair, because it was all cleaned up. Yeah, hair. Hair! Okay, yes. H, no. H again, no. A! A! R! R! Hits! Alright.
Now I understand.
Hair. Okay, yeah. Boom! Complete! Oh man, the visuals for this are incredible.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Nothing.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
Yes.
And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That would be weird.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
But there's nothing.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But she's dead there, so what would that help?
That makes sense, does it not?
How would that help?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something
Exactly.
about the body itself, not just her hair.
That makes... What, Celeste? Come on, you're smarter than that girl.
Yes, very true, very true.
So, yes.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the
Because the lint roller was
The
used.
killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Oh man, Kyoko is... Oh, she's so good. She knows everything. And she's just leading everyone on to work it out for themselves. I love that.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Because it would be weird.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
No!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
That's a very good point. That alone doesn't say anything. It's helped, but alone
No.
it doesn't. No.
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, look at the smile on her face. She's like, oh, I'm getting this. Yeah.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Yes.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The door was fucked.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes. And
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
but
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
they did. They had quite a lot of trouble with
What
it,
do you
actually.
mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Because
There was clear evidence left behind.
the door
remember,
has been
Makoto?
fucked with. I do remember. Killer struggling to get in the bathroom. The evidence proves this is that the doorknob. Which object broke? The door. Oh yeah, door frame and doorknob are two different ones. So the doorknob, yes. Oh, present key item. Okay, yeah.
I got it!
You got it.
Evidence that
Take
the
another quick
killer
drink.
had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob,
It'd been
right?
partially unscrewed and then broken.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Doorknob to my
The
bathroom.
doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Unscrewed, then smashed.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
It
In
means.
trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
But there wasn't a lock. Someone's gonna point that
This
out,
is
right?
another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Okay, don't use the word proves. It's not. We're not at that point yet. Calm down.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
No, I'd be able to get in there easily because I know.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see?
Okay
then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will
Oh
help
man,
you
this girl's so
understand.
cool! Oh man, she's getting better and better. I love it. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. Almost said nose first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. I would love to hear more about them. Tell me. Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots there are, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. So per debate, there's only one. Alright. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one. Not only will you be afraid to repeat what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Important, because if your influence gauge falls to 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. My hands, ow. Oh, my fingers gone numb. Alright. Okay, let's do this. What is the bullet for this argument? Bathroom door frame. Okay, this should be fairly easy. Okay, let's do this.
The incident took place in
Makoto's room. Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
No, not.
She then fled into the bathroom.
I'm not gonna point out again anything she says wrong.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got
Yes.
into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yep.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Ah, no. There was no lock.
No, that's wrong.
It's not locked. Boom! Break!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Because the door frame is fucked.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Right? Yes.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
I love how there's all of this shit that you learned in the first daily life that becomes a part of the case. I love that. There's probably things that have happened earlier on that are going to become part of later cases.
Then
I love this.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Monokuma can back me up on this one, actually, and I assume he will.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My door gets
My
stuck
bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
because it's broke. Because it's
Monokuma over there can testify. to
Come
that.
on, Monokuma, back me up, bro.
True as true
Can be. Oh man, I like how Monokuma is even like on my defense. He's absolute. He doesn't lie. He only tells the truth. Not always the whole truth, but he always tells the truth.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
But to have such a cruddy door.
That's not lucky at all.
Oh, he keeps doing that. He keeps talking about how I'm not the
So
lucky
the
one.
reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Because the only people who knew were me and Sayaka.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
because they might have thought it was Sayaka's room because
Everyone
the nameplates
should
were
have
changed.
known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The
But-
killer could easily make that mistake.
Thanks to one important detail.
about
The
scene
door
of the
frames
crime.
were swapped. The killer's convinced bathroom was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. The important detail was the crime took place. The important detail about it they didn't know was. They didn't. Wait, the important detail about the scene of the crime was that they didn't know the crime took place in my room. They didn't know it was in there. Oh man, the wording on that was strange. It confused me at the moment. Yeah.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even
No,
know where
because
he was?
someone, I'm assuming Sayaka, tricked them.
Inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely
right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Yes.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then it definitely would have been
there
locked.
would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Yep.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident.
But
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening.
And you would have
right?
fiddled it in the correct way to open
That
it.
is...
A definite possibility. Oh, I'm winning them over.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Which is everyone but me and Sayaka.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, and that easily you're able to switch around? That's what I've been trying to...
Okay, then who did do it?
Alright, now let's find out the fun part.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Femi, what?
But what happens
Come
if
on,
they
video
can't
games, like,
decide on
it
who
doesn't
they
even
think
really make
did it?
sense.
Well,
Then,
why don't we just vote right now? Majority rule.
that is completely illogical, because why would we just guess at this stage? Well, why would most people just guess at this stage?
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Our necks are on the line here.
That,
Someone
yeah.
seriously needs to do something.
For
serious.
Yeah, Taka, we're not just,
Does
yeah.
no one have any other thoughts or questions?
No, we've got so
It does
much
not
more.
matter how
There is
trivial they
so
may
much
seem.
left. There is so much left. Why have you got a worried look on your face?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Which is?
Oh, you.
Celeste.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah.
She's
Okay,
a bit of an airhead, but
so,
she's not an idiot. She just gets distracted
well,
easily.
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's
The
room in the
only
first place?
thing that makes sense, Sayaka let them in there. Which, as she had a knife, is unbelievably sus.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
It's
Maybe
only...
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
It is, but not what happens, because the key was... Actually, no, I was about to say the key was found in the room, but obviously no.
I don't think so. That
Seems-
seems way too convenient.
Yeah, and only Hero would do something like that.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
No evidence it's been tampered with, at least none that we could
Negative.
find.
If you remember, Monokuma made it
True,
quite
that
clear
too.
that the locks are all unpickable.
The only way to get into them is
Fine.
the key.
How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They
Sayaka let them
could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let
them in.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Femi,
Sounds
I
like
was
someone
talking to
doesn't
her.
know his place.
I was talking to her. She was even...
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because we made a deal to not open the door for anyone, no matter what. And I also did the same thing, yeah. That's the answer right here. It's because of... was it this one? Is that... Yeah. Sayaka and... Is that the exact one, or... I'm just trying to think. That's the only one that can be exactly it, right? I think that's the only one that can be it, is switching rooms.
I got it!
Like, the discussion that we had
Because
isn't in
Sayaka
there.
was already scared, remember?
Yeah.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Okay, here we go. So we'll include this, yeah. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
It wouldn't make sense.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Ah, that's what I was thinking. Because everything about... considering she was the one who took the knife, and her being so worried after seeing that DVD, it's very suspicious.
Huh?
And here's where Makoto starts putting it together.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I'm worried for what Makoto's going to learn in the next,
I know
bit.
you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
That Sayaka lied to you to switch rooms? There's some... Did you find a piece of evidence that we didn't find, Kyoko? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Oh, you did a pencil scratching on another piece of paper. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. I knew fucking Sayaka was the one who switched those around, because it would be the only person that it makes sense to do.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Was that a piece of evidence that I could have gotten and I missed? Because I thought I checked the notepads. Or I might have only checked the notepad in my room. Oh, I might have missed the one in Sayaka's room, unless I couldn't get it at all.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Dude, we did that for like coins and leaves when I was in school and shit.
It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
a pretty old-fashioned technique. But even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's
Which I
room.
really thought I examined, but I guess Makoto wouldn't be smart enough to do a pencil, thing.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Which would have been Sayaka or me.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there,
Or
Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
And it was written by Sayaka. Yeah, and why would I write it?
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Absolutely not.
No, I
Definitely
didn't.
not.
But
Sayaka wrote it then.
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Sayaka's
signature.
And then it'd be pretty hard for me to fake handwriting. Sayaka wrote it and switched the nameplates to bring someone into your room when they thought it was Sayaka's.
But why? Why would she write that?
Because she wanted to bring someone in. It also explains why she let someone into the room.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Calm down, Hifumi. I don't...
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my god. I don't want to point out how the characters in this game are 2D
But
images,
can
but
you be
whatever.
sure anyone even got this note?
But someone came into the room. Why else would she let anyone in?
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Why do you think that they wouldn't be involved if Sayaka invited someone into the room? Why else would she let anyone in?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, I would, because what you're saying right now is very confusing.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Will do. Alright, another debate. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck she's gonna say here. What's my bullet? The dorm nameplates, yes. That's how they tricked someone into thinking that Makoto's room was Sayaka's.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes, we did.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to
Was
it
Sayaka's.
specifically says my room.
Do I shoot that? I don't know if I shoot that or something else.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Not quite.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Not quite.
So
I'm gonna
in
shoot that.
other
No.
words,
Oh,
even
damn it.
if someone did read the note,
Oh, but I
and
still have
did
my
what
bullet.
it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
Not quite.
It certainly would seem
Okay,
that way.
bring me back. Bring me back. Kill. Yeah. Yes. Okay, play it again.
And Makoto switched rooms, correct?
I
the place they were asked to come to.
So I don't know if it's this first ball or the next one.
Says
My. Oh no, that is what it says. Yes.
So if someone read that
I'm gonna shoot the next one. I'm gonna shoot the next one.
Gone to Sayaka's room.
So the wording in some of these, I'm kind of Boom.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Did that count? Yeah, that was it. The wording on some of these makes me not certain which ones I have to shoot with the
nameplates
bullet.
on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yes. Even a couple other people noticed that.
Switched?
Yes.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Which makes the entire switching rooms things pointless from a scared perspective.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Which is just...
And the nameplate on Makoto's room
like,
had Sayaka's.
again, defeats the entire purpose if Sayaka was actually scared.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yep.
Then, if someone did do what the note said,
they would have ended up at my room, and Sayaka would have let them in to what they thought the other person thought was her room, but
Plus,
actually
their
my room.
rooms are right next to each other.
Confusing.
So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Why would I bother?
Right?
Why would I bother?
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Only other person who knew we switched rooms. Sayaka. The only other person.
Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
So she's the only person who would have swapped it,
So
yes.
the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about. Just us in 5 minutes. See me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong one.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
To get someone into
She
Makoto's
wanted
room.
someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Because...
Inviting
Come on,
someone to your
Makoto.
room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why
Come
would
on, everyone,
anyone
piece
do
this
that?
together. I've got this. Kyoko's got this. I wonder if any of the viewers have got this.
To understand that,
I'm not gonna... if I realize something that's like a big thing early, I'm never gonna spoil it in these videos, by the way. Just letting you know.
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
There was a struggle and a fight.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was...
Pardon me. Oh my goodness, it's
probably
coughing. The
whoever
fight.
she invited over came in and attacked her.
Why would they attack her the moment they come in?
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
That is true.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
But why would they attack her the moment they opened it? Because if they thought, oh, someone's inviting me over, why would they attack her instantly?
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yep.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
You're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Someone, Sayaka, who would have had the knife, attacked them, and they picked up the sword to defend themselves.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Yep.
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes, it sure was.
Oh yeah.
And
What's
the
the
sheath
deal with that
was
sword?
scratched. As if someone used that to defend before they started fighting, because they didn't realize they were fighting it.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Because there's
How the hell
gold
could you
dust on there.
possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because there's gold dust on there. Argument time! Is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubts. Her wrist. It has some gold dust on it. Yes.
I got it!
I got it! Oh my
All
goodness,
you have
coughing.
to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
The gold dust. No, not the wrestler.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery
Can
there.
these pads like
See?
take photos and that's how they're showing everyone? I assume so.
Is that gold?
Yep. Gold dust.
It sure is. Specifically,
It comes
the gold
off when
coating
you
from the
even slightly
replica
touch it.
sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Which, just from a sword design perspective, for like a replica thing, seems really dumb.
And there's some on her wrist because...
They broke her wrist with it and smashed it.
Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist.
Yep.
I see. And so the truth draws ever
I'm glad
closer.
everyone's already on board with the whole "it wasn't me" thing.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Yeah, let's do it. What happened in my room? And we'll add Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Of course, I'd love to hear it. I am. The truth bullets, I'm still not sure which word to use it on, but yeah. So next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your cylinder. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come with the wrong combination, you'll take damage. You can press the L button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L button to cycle through each bullet. Okay. Or you can hold down the L button and then use the left stick to select the bullet. I'll just press it. I can probably do it. If logic difficulty set to kinds, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. I don't know if I've got... I think I've got it on the middle one. For this purpose, the logic... For our purposes this time, it's set to mean. Alright. Okay. Okay, just for this first time. Pardon me. Make your arguments. Okay, replica... Oh, okay. Kitchen knife, replica sword, and the sword sheath. That's probably going to be the important one.
When the fighting broke out,
yep,
the culprit grabbed the sword
to defend themselves.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Not quite.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No. No. Fuck.
And that's what broke
Damn it.
my Zono's wrist.
No, not quite.
So she tried to fight back.
Oh, whoops. I fucked up the button.
Grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Not quite. Oh, I do have all my bullets. Okay.
And they killed her with it.
Not quite. No.
That's exactly what happened.
Not quite. No. Okay. No. Okay, go back to the sheath. A sword-based sneak attack is wrong, and I missed it.
Grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
No. With a hitting these things in time can be difficult. Even with the slowdown, I'm still missing it.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Because the sheath's damaged. Why would you attack someone with a sheath?
Why not?
Because there's damage.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yep.
See?
To defend
There's
themselves.
A gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Like a kitchen knife or something.
Something sharp?
Yes,
you
I do.
mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Unless it was Celeste and it was her nail pointer thingy, but probably not that.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation.
Because you wouldn't
for the scratch
bash
on
someone
the
in the head
sheath.
with a sheath.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
You wouldn't just bash someone in the head with a
That's
sheath.
true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Unless you wanted to knock them out, but no.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
First attack was with a knife,
If
and
they
it was a
got
defense.
attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yuckers!
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Unless you were a ninja or some shit, which
So
no
you're
one needs an
saying the
ultimate
sword
ninja.
was initially
Unless it's
used
Makoto,
to
and we just
defend against
don't
an
know yet.
attack from the
Or
knife.
Kyoko, we don't know what she is yet.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife
Which was
the
Sayaka,
one who attacked first.
which would explain why she led someone into Makoto's
I
room.
get it. So here's how it all played out.
Oh my god, why am I coughing so much today?
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Wait, what?
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
No.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
She would have way more gold on her hands if that was true.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because there would be gold all over her hands.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The fact that there's nothing on her hands. Which part of the body would you, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms, which were completely clean.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right?
Yes.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
Because there would be
So I
gold
don't think
all
she ever
over that
picked up
shit.
the sword.
All over. everywhere.
How can you know that just by looking at her?
Because of the gold dust that we covered like 2 minutes ago.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Just a light touch and then, yeah,
In fact,
all over your hands.
If you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
So someone clearly held it.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Unless the murderer washed it off, which no.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why would you bother?
Sorry, but I don't think
Why
so.
would you bother?
Why do you say that? Is it because
Toko! What the fuck?
No, that's not it at all.
Oh my god, Toko! Seriously! There's no way she got... Because... There's a certain regulation to talk about. All the water comes off at night.
I got it!
Because you can't have showers at night, remember? Oh my god, God.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Man, I'm glad you didn't make me point to the file for that, because I forgot the time of
In
death.
other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Right, yes.
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
We were told that, like right at the start, we all came around.
My.
Hifumi seems... okay.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly
Calm
donkey.
down, that has nothing to do with anything.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
What? Calm down, you two.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if
Shut up,
Sayaka
you
never
two.
touched
God
the
damn it.
sword, then that means the killer is the
only
only
one
one
who
who
used
used the sword.
So they would have gold all over them persons.
But hold on, if that's right, then the one who
Was
damaged
Sayaka.
the sheets with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. Who? Sayaka, come on. Is that really what I have to answer? Was I given 2 minutes for that? Come on.
She had the kitchen knife?
She was the one who originally grabbed it.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with
Who
the
had
knife
the
attacked
knife.
first, and the sword
Sayaka
was used as an
did the first
impromptu
attack.
defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Yes.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if
she's the most
she'd been planning to
sociopathic one
commit
in
a
the
murder
group.
of her own.
And Makoto's like, oh,
Took the knife from the
shit.
kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
A murderer. But they didn't actually get the murder
Which
done, so I don't
brings
know.
up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who
I believe
suggested
she
me
was
to
the first
switch
one who
rooms,
mentioned it,
correct?
yes.
Maybe the reason she wanted
Was
to
to
switch
blame
rooms
me for whoever she tried to kill.
was so that she could pin the crime on you.
That
Is
is
a
exactly
possibility,
what she
is it
did.
not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Because she knew that you trusted her because you were friends before. She knew she could get away with setting up everything to blame you. She's the most sociopathic one of the group. And the smartest. She just apparently can't fight for shit.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
To make sure someone thought it was
She
her.
wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Yep.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret.
So you switched the
If the
nameplate.
target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep. To blame it on Makoto.
Doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Well, yeah. The entire thing, but I mean, she was crazy.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
And who would believe it?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Yeah, who would believe
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yep. Because she knew she could get away with it with you. You were a patsy, Makoto, this entire time.
She was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Exactly. No one's gonna buy it.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned
From a
out?
very, very early point, the moment she saw the DVD, because the biggest thing for her was losing her fame. The moment she saw that DVD, she started putting it all together, because that DVD said that.
But in the end, Her plan backfired.
Because she sucks at fighting.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
And then she dropped the knife,
The
ran
tables
away.
were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true.
Makoto, everything points to it. Because nothing.
Hey, hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now.
No, it's actually really good.
Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
No, we gotta work out why they did it too. It's the only way to convince people.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Is there a time limit on this shit?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
We haven't even gotten to that. We haven't even started, like, saying who did she invite yet. I mean, obviously, but yeah.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
And then you can be angry at the dead chick later.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really? Yeah, no, obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? As far as clues go, there's so much left. So much. There is so much left, Makoto. Holy shit. Don't give up. Dying message. It's the only thing. The only thing that's left. Well, I mean, there's the whole incinerator room, but whatever.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, Rory.
No, there's a bunch more clues.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. 11037. Yeah.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying
Again, the entire
message.
incinerator room too.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her.
Her
remember?
finger was bloody and she wrote something.
11037.
Yeah, that's what she wrote.
Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Yeah, I wonder what it could be.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
Do you know she
can
did
we
it?
really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
She's got blood on her fingers. And I can prove it by her left index finger. There's blood
Her
on the
left
fingertip.
index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used
God.
that finger to write
I apologize for
the
the coughing. I'm ruining this.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it.
But still
still-
what?
What
does it say?
do those numbers mean?
Really?
11037?
What do you mean? What
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer
We already asked her.
nerd or
She had no
whatever,
idea.
right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
And shit. Just swearing all the time. Just like me.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in
I love how
these
she's
numbers.
just, that's not how this works. I don't know everything about numbers. I like how that's the beginning of the sentence. Just, that's not...
It's because they're not numbers.
Hey! The first time anyone's actually said that.
Yeah, it looks like...
What? Josuke, seriously? Come on, you can work
it's
this out.
Just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
What do they look like then?
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Because they look, you can see that there's a thing between them.
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed
Some blood
it was
got
1-1,
like
but
dried off, or her finger was dry up at that point, or her body washed it
looking
off
at
because
it
she
now,
went on it.
you could also read it as an N.
Yep. Hey.
Whoa.
That's right.
You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Hey, don't be mean.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Man, everyone's getting
But
way
even
too
if
into
that
this.
really is an N.
Oh my God, seriously?
1037
Seriously?
doesn't make any more
Seriously?
sense than before.
Seriously? Seriously? It's not easy. Yes, you do. You know so fucking. Oh my God. Even Kyoko, can you? Kyoko, I give you permission to start slapping bitches.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Okay, she's just being blunt about it now. She's just like, I can't do anything for these fucking guys. Rotate, yes. I'm not physically rotating my TV, so you guys are gonna have to do it for me. Maybe I see something.
Now I see.
Dun dun
She wrote down
dun.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Look at it. Reveals the name. If you turn it, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Okay, where is that fucker? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is! fucking Leon! It was...
The key to solving this mystery was simply
Leon!
rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Oh man, the redhead, the awesome
If
redhead.
you turn the message
Fucking
around,
asshole.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
E-O-N.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon!
Leon! Oh, look at his face. Look at this paperclip wearing motherfucker's face.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Sure. I mean, I've got more evidence ready to go. But sure.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Not quite.
No, it's not random,
Not random
at all.
at all. She has blood on her finger. If you were sitting against the wall
On the wall behind her
and look
she
down
was
at the
leaning
wall,
up
you're
against
looking
it.
upside down.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Especially if she was looking at it from her
And
position.
as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it
Yep.
for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her,
And the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
How? It's because you're guilty of murder?
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
I just did.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Exactly. We know it was you for the evidence that's in there.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
The evidence.
Leon tried to get
Like
rid
his
of?
cuff jacket and the crystal ball. Yes. I think I found the ground in front of the incinerator, right? His fucking burnt shirt piece. That's... Yep. Apparently part of a shirt cuff and has blood stain on it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by
You
the
tried to get rid of a
incinerator,
jacket
right?
that would have had gold and blood on it.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But a little bit fell out.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Because, you know,
And the killer
they
didn't
can't
notice.
stand right up next to it.
If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right,
Leon. What?
One scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty.
How did it get turned on?
I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot of people there,
That's
actually.
right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Oh, I'd laugh if there was a paperclip on the floor.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
But,
You're
how would
right.
it got there?
That alone isn't enough. But there are
But-
some other points that may reveal
Reveal
the
the
truth.
truth.
Are you
Yes.
finally starting to understand? The answers to
Oh,
all the
Kyoko, you were
riddles
so
are right
cool!
here.
Oh, man. She's the most, like, out of everyone, she's, like, the most logical, like, calm, collected, like, figuring shit out. Oh, she's so cool! Oh, man.
so.
Hell yeah. Mystery chick turns out to be awesome chick. Burnt, which is the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it we need to pay attention to, how it was disposed of. Right? Wait, how or where? I'm gonna say where, because it's in the incinerator room. Where was it destroyed? Talking about the trash incinerator room. Yeah, how the how the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? What do you mean? No, that's... Okay, fine, we'll go how then. The trash room does actually point out something, but whatever.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer
I
is.
still think both of those work, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You
What?
can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And
Yes.
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the
Hifumi.
killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Not quite,
Interesting.
but no. And he's wearing a... There's another way to use the incinerator without you being the one... And that's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Hell yeah, we're about to get to the awesome baseball pitch of the century. About how this fucking happened. Shattered crystal ball. It's the only fucking thing left. Alrighty. Let's fucking do this.
Trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Nope.
So
Well, they had the
only
key, yeah.
one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And
but
you'd have to get close to the
incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Break! Because there's a shattered crystal ball there.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
They can turn it on from a distance.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly
No, because it's
turn
giant
on
fucking
the
buttons.
incinerator, could you?
No, giant
Yes,
buttons.
you could. If you used this.
What is
A
it,
shattered
some kind of
crystal
glass
ball.
wall? It's busted to hell.
Because it was thrown.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball.
But, yeah.
How would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it. Divine with it. I love how divine with it's an option. Throw it. Fucking
Killer
peg that
simply
shit.
took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
And who else could do that? I wonder who is the type of person who would be able to do
hit
that.
switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Vroom.
Someone threw that.
Fratricide, motherfucker. Is that the name of the achievement? I forget.
Remember what you said
think it's
before,
fratricide.
Hifumi?
It was definitely off last time you were there. Someone turned the incinerator on. You were shocked, and you were off last time you were here. Perhaps the work of a fairy. No. Just a
Hifumi
throw.
had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
Is for someone to hit the button
was
from a
because
distance.
the killer was able to hit the
Pardon me.
switch.
God damn these
without
cops.
opening
Ruining
the
everything.
gate.
Ah.
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
But they didn't make a perfect throw.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Evidence, motherfucker. Do you speak
All
it?
you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Yep.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
None of that would make sense for someone who was standing next
If
to
the
it.
killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator
Has to be
at
30
least
feet. Right, yes.
30 feet, right?
Quite a
The
distance.
pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Is something that only a certain type of person
Someone
could
really
do.
that?
Yeah, I wonder who could do
That's
that.
right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
No, not really.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible?
Possible?
I
No.
don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball star sensation. Fuck yeah.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Do you have any idea how fuck you sound right now?
Target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Oh man. Look at him lose his composure entirely.
I'm not a killer.
Totally are.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
Nah.
You still won't admit it?
Alright.
Okay then.
Fine.
Makoto,
Fuck you.
Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime
Perfectly clear.
And with that, we can end
End this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered.
And the truth has been
revealed.
revealed. You're a murderer.
Now, here's what happened.
I mean, self-defense murder, but still murder. And that's self-defense. Closing argument's about to begin. I'd love to learn about the closing argument. Every argument has one last element to bring the trial to an end. It's called the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck and have fun. Alright. Climax interface. Alright, finish the thought. Okay, so wait. So... Oh, right, it's Japanese. Comics go from right to left. Never mind me. Act 1. Oh, wow, there's a lot to this. Okay. So, first, is that someone going into a door? Someone's in the door, Sayaka's hiding with a knife. First thing, someone walks up with there. They walk in there, and she's like, "Argh!" And she's like, "What?" They go to attack them, and oh, these images look really confusing. Okay, wait. So what's that? Oh, that's the incinerator. Never mind. So she goes to attack, And then they've got that by that stage. So, that one... Would that be... That... Oh, wait. So she tries to attack. The person standing with the knife, the sword behind them. And she goes to attack. And... Is there a defense? Yeah, the defense one, here. So they can defend it like that. So, yeah. So she goes to attack, goes crazy. Knife's behind them. They see the knife behind them. She goes to grab it. They grab it. She's like, ah! She breaks the wrist. She drops it. Is there one where she drops it or does something like that? That one against there, when she runs into there? Oh no, she drops it. She drops the... That looks like the same thing. That looks like the same thing, I don't know. I'm gonna drop that back, because that looks like the exact same thing. We'll go over to here. Oh, they've still got the sword at this stage, so they're... Okay, wait, well, let's have a look. Let's analyze everything here. Wow, you can see, like, oh man, this just puts such a brutal picture to it. Like, I want to say it's dropping the knife, but I don't know. So, and then she runs into it. They lock it. She's shit scared. Look at her face there. Just being absolutely shit scared. They're trying to break in. And does that... Okay, so she's already been stabbed there. Is there one where she gets stabbed? Oh, that's where she writes it on the wall. So they try and break in. No. Go back. Because she's still outside the bathroom here. So maybe that one's this one here. See, that looks like. I'm confused. Drop that back. Put that there. Okay. Go to here. Got page 5, and that's them trying to do that. And go along to here. She's been killed at that point, which I don't know what would happen there. They're done. They lint roll everything. I'm gonna put everything else in place first. That's when they go to the laundry room. They do a fucking baseball pitch of gods. They turn it on, and they put that shit in there on fire. And then as they're walking away, there's one last piece left like that. Alright, so the only thing we've got left is... Oh, we've got 2 left. Okay. Okay, so not everything is used, yeah. So... Leon's already on the wall there. Oh yeah, I missed this one here. Boom. Reenact. Oh, is that everything? I think that's everything.
That's exactly what happened.
Alright, let's see if this works.
I think I'd better take one more look.
Okay, yeah. So they go in. She comes in.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in.
In other words, my room.
From what we can tell,
Sayaka invited them in,
intending to kill them.
Yes, which, and they're like, hi!
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen
earlier. Alright. She goes to attack. Bumps into that. And he's like, ah! A sword! I deflect!
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Them to defend themselves. Look how crazy she looks.
They grabbed the big sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yep. And they go like, ha!
During
Attack
the
her.
struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Yep. So that one was right, yeah. Because they're like, ha! So it wasn't the dropped one, because it was the same panel.
Grip on the kitchen knife.
Yes. Act 2.
Finding herself
She breaks in.
Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
And they're like, ah! I can't get in! Because it seems to be
The killer
locked.
went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Because it was apparently
What they
locked.
didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. And
There
there
was
was
a
a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
No fucking clue. And she's like, oh shit. And they're like, ah!
So instead,
I'll use the
the
screwdriver.
killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
But we still haven't explained how they got the toolkit. 'Cause the toolkit hasn't been opened from my room.
And stabbed Sayaka.
Who had no meaning of defending herself at this point. And as she lay dying...
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
And then... Dun dun
And
dun.
with that,
It actually says
all
dun.
her
Wow.
strength was gone.
And she died.
With Sayaka dead, The killer quickly began destroying the
evidence. Walking out,
First, they took off
cleaning
their
up,
shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
cleaning up everything. Grip, roll, 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 roll.
Then they took the lint
Oh, the
roller in
sound
my
effects.
room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
So they cleaned up everything, which is not something I'd do. Act 4.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
So, the ultimate pitch.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
To make an unbelievable throw. Look at that pitch!
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator
Which is an unbelievable throw.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer
was the ultimate baseball star. Boom!
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision.
But they did have
hit
another
the
crystal ball to
switch
turn
on
off
the
the incinerator.
which then quickly roared to life.
Ball up the shirt and toss. And they leave, but as they leave, thinking they got away with it,
Having
one
destroyed the
final
piece
piece.
of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Except for the incinerator still being on and the crystal ball there.
But there was
Even if
one
they did it
thing
perfectly.
They missed.
A bit of their shirt fell to the ground.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh, space battle! Boom!
Isn't that
It was
right,
you.
Leon?
Fuck you, Leon.
It would appear that
Self-defense
Hero
murderer.
simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
That would make sense, yes.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Everything! Blah, 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 blah.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Would you say objection?
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
All the evidence, like, we had so much evidence that we just pointed out.
Evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to
There was
acknowledge
so
it.
much evidence.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have, well, your first truth time, bullet time battle's about to begin. I'd like to hear more. I expected the closing argument to be the end of it, but no, I guess not. Oh wow, it's like a boss battle. Sometimes during Clash Royale, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We refer to these as bullet time battles, aka the BTB, BTW. Even during this, they've still got a little bit of time for humor. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the It's a rhythm game? What? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Alrighty. You can also tap the bottom right screen. Okay. So just press the button. Tap or press the X button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Yep. Destroy the frame you've locked onto a triangle as the tempo marker reaches the center. Okay, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. It's explaining it in a perfect way, but okay. You can also destroy the tempo by tapping the screen. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay, rhythm game, let's go. And you'll start up a combo. Keep this going, you initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you get a tempo down. Tempo changes, so does the timing of each button. Watch out for that. And we just gotta reduce their health to 0. Deal enough damage and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth button bullet like any other statement. You can also tap the screen to shoot it. Oh yeah, got my toolkit. My toolkit hasn't been opened, so it has to be his. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if the influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail. Good luck and have fun. Alright, fucking rhythm games!
When the killer removed
Let's
the
do
screws
this.
from the doorknob, They didn't use anything from your room to do it.
A little bit of drink of cordial.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Like
I
a
refuse to
toolkit.
acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Yep, very, very logical argument,
Stupid,
Leon.
stupid, 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 stupid.
In this video, of Leon's kill, I need to figure it out. Fucking rhythm heaven, let's do this! The moment of truth! Boom. Boom.
Where's your
boom.
proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Boom. Boom.
It wasn't
Boom.
me. Stupid.
Boom. 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 Boom.
You
Boom.
lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Boom. 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 Boom.
You
Boom.
lied. Shut up. Where's your
I'm not
proof?
quite sure what's going on, but...
You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oops, okay.
It wasn't me.
I don't know what's going on, but whatever.
You lied.
Final strike. I don't know quite know what happened.
This should
Boom! Ah! I don't know quite know what happened just then, but alright. Break! His whole argument was just calling me stupid.
Doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
A screwdriver or something.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yep,
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
they did.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Especially if someone thought it was a women's room, they wouldn't bother to
Because
check.
the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Yep.
They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
So why would they bother?
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
So they had to get one from their own room.
Then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Yep.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon!
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then
It will be open.
screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Your fucking toolkit will be open. Mine's not open at all.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh?
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 And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when,
When,
where,
where,
and why.
why?
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Pid. Stew. Pid. Oh, man. The moment that he realizes that he's about to die. That's what's happening. He realizes he's about to die.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would
Stupid.
seem we are finished here.
Yep. That's the face of someone who realizes they're seconds from death. Hey! An A rank! I assume there's probably an S rank for this, but hey, I got an A rank! Woo! Hey, 75 coins! Fuck yeah! Wait! I can buy so much shit. What's a mistrial?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Guys better not fuck me on this.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
How can a lever choose between like 13 different people?
Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, I think we know what's gonna happen.
What's it gonna be?
I think you know. Man, future motorists are gonna learn so much from this case about how to... Oh my god. Am I doing anything here? Leon! Oh my god. That was not how I expected that to go. Oh, we don't get to... Oh, this isn't voiced? Oh, come on. Right on the money. Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata. Oh, man. Dun, dun, dun. he can't believe it.
Hey, hold on.
No, we all voted for you. Monokuma said, totally right. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? You know this! You just want to hear him say it. No, you did it.
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a choice.
See, I can't... I don't know if I feel sorry for Leon or not. I mean, he followed Sayaka into the room, so he clearly had an intent to kill at that stage, because there was no more self-defense at that point, but I don't know if I feel sorry for him. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
What? Yeah.
None of you are any different!
Once one wrong 7, you'd be the one sitting here. He does kind of have a point. Complete chance that I wound up like this. You did want to be a musician, so I wouldn't be surprised if Sayaka targeted you out of like a jealousy weird thing.
I was just...
unlucky.
That's all.
Don't laugh it off like that.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? No, but it's gonna happen, so, you know. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up really is the truth, then yeah, Sayaka tried to frame me for murder. Truth is, Sayaka was trying to frame you. Yes, that is indeed correct. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of the video. Oh. So did we have to see this? Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If also the video actually had something to do with me, I can't imagine. And she did kind of go crazy. Was probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. She did go completely nuts. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them, and Sayaka, she lost it. She did whatever it took to reach that dream. Yeah, she's the most sociopathic one out of all of us by far. I mean, even if some things that weren't so pleasant. Oh wow, it's all like in her dialogue. Jesus. Look at the faces of some of them, like Taka, look at him. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed you. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was manipulating you the entire time. Using you. Maybe. Because there's nothing I can do to ask what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. The entertainment industry sure must be terrifying. To try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely, but she was crazy. The craziest. What did she say? I understand, I really do. Yep, you're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Despair. Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. It's all your fault. Stopping Sayaka being forced to do something like that, all of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged up. Whoa, don't do that!
That's enough.
Yeah, Kyoko, thank you. Thank you. Sangre saw Kyoko lashed on my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise. I like a woman who's strong. Alright, to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! That was a close one. I thought you were going to give me a good walloping and then die. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Since you never suddenly revealed the identity killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh, shit.
You mean execution?
Yep. You're gonna die. No. Didn't have a choice, I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Protecting myself in the moment, it was self-defense. Not the moment that you killed her, because you broke in.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After you went out of your way to head back to your own room, came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. If you killed her accidentally when you attacked her with the sword, I could buy it. But at this point, you wanted her dead. Because she tried to kill you, but you still wanted her dead.
Do you understand?
Do you have any unnumbered chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to? It's not because you had an unclouded... is it not because you had unclouded intent to commit murder? No, that's totally it. Had enough of it. Are you sure you were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because it's the one who to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us here. The mastermind. Did you?
Hey!
Just so I haven't said, there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. People with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Oh, we going back to the whole the world is shitty and that's why I'm doing this thing? Is that the kind of justice that awakened within you? Shut up! Well, more importantly, hurry up and get the punishment. Oh man.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
It's gonna happen, Leon.
Hey!
No more begging, no more excuse. You must pay a penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. Oh man. His dialogue, ugh.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared
Too late.
a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
He's really begging for his life.
Let's give
man.
it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
He's way too excited about this. I mean, he's a murderous bear, but still. Just... Oh god. So is it just gonna happen in this room? Like... Oh Jesus, it's a full-on animatic! Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh god, it's gonna be a full-on animated cutscene. Oh Jesus. Oh dear god, this is gonna be horrifying. What? Bye, Leon! Hey, it's that scene that we saw. In use. Oh Jesus. Oh, the others don't get to see it. Oh, I expected it to happen in front of everyone, but no. Oh, it's a baseball machine! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit. Oh, they're all there! Oh no, they are actually all there. The 1,000 blows! Oh shit! Holy fuck! Oh my god! Hola, hola! Boom! Holy shit! Hey, we saw that in the opening as well. Holy fuck. I wasn't expecting the execution to be full on like that. Wow. Holy shit. Also, this game just loves referencing JoJo, doesn't it? The true face of despair. Seeing your life flash before its eyes. If we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Oh my god. Adrenaline pumping right out of control. Oh my god. Murder. Horrifying fucked up schools, what's going on?
I can't take it.
Oh my god. Do we really have to keep doing this? I can't take it anymore.
Well?
If you don't like it, you know what to do. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. Only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Otherwise, yeah.
Damn you!
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck you and fuck you, you evil shit, fuck you.
What the heck?
Some kind of dark, awful secret society. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
Say what?
Type of...
Well...
I'm putting up things in like through such a grueling ordeal. Trying to use common sense to make some... Look, you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Very good point. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. God.
Shit.
Piece of shit! Oh my god. Humans hate me to get so angry. Break it, you're bugging your way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Chaos become free, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Sure, once you learn on the mystery school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Then you don't kill anyone and you'll be fine. I feel like some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. Does this go back to my idea that everyone on the outside world he has taken over, or like something like that? He's like broadcasting it like a Mad World type of thing?
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? I said everything I've got to say. Need to save some of the fun for later. Ha 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 ha. And just like that, he was gone. Left us there overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Well, that's the end of the first class trial. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We're all too scared. Scared of being alone. Because that is what you are in this situation. Completely alone. Look at Sayaka crying. Everyone's just... No one even tried to speak. Faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment that
Just a
Kyoko,
second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved closer and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk... What is it, girl who is most likely going to be the second main character based on how much she had to do with that trial because she's the most logical, most awesome person? What? It's about Sayaka. Yeah. I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me myself, right? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact. Not gonna change. So the end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. Well, yeah. She wrote the killer's name.
However...
You can infer it, don't you? Her final thought was how she could protect you. Or protect everyone.
So...
The fact that she's your last answer and she left a dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. I don't know if it's me or everyone in general, or just wanted Leon to not get away with it. But, okay, sure. She wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was. Nah,
anyway.
I'm on the both. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Yeah, if she had hit them in the first attack, then it would have been fine.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past... Yeah, because we have to. Could never do that. You're gonna have to. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. Just don't let it burden you. How can I possibly move past something like that? Leon Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. Carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. I have high expectations for you. Nah. She revealed the smallest smile. She showed that a lot during the case, but whatever. Hey. By the way, I admit, I'm curious. How'd you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? What else would it be? I'm psychic. Oh, Makoto. What? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Ah. No. What a way to end it, Makoto. To survive. The end. Surviving students? 13, 12. Because 3 people died then, because Junko was an idiot. To be continued. So is that the end of the episode, or does it skip straight to the next thing? Hey! The despair bat. Despair? Oh, I'm trying my hardest here. Yes! Hey! 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever... No, I'm not going to do it. So that's the end of that. On the next episode, I presume we'll advance into the next chapter of the game, go into some more daily life, and then there'll be some more murder. So, until then, this is version 2, signing